por bo menteri kampo yeng upa Prestone tensong udang jubab ya kakat motion blawanra daw Dr. Celestine bat upa Ardent kalami kecingnya hapreng kini ki arngut ki he kalyang sarkar bat ki arngut kinong ya sat na kalyang persha halo ka jingshim por menteri kampo yeng ban ai ka jubab ka bedrong ka bawla shupule na kabalat ho bat ka bam ya hab ka jingpan jingpenshai Hadin kani ka Ïania la wan sa ka jinglip ka boarding electric pa uba Prestone ula ino e ka benta ka pasyuto bat ula jubab no jingpan jingpenshai ki arngut yang persha.
Excuse me, sir. Point of order. So, sir, since we have very limited time, may I request the...
Mr. Speaker, Deputy Speaker, sir, the point of order, the rule, specifically has to mention under what rule the point of order is being brought in. So, point of order cannot be just brought in randomly. So, the honourable member may specifically state what the point of order is, which rule, under which rule, sir.
So, point of order, the rule 300, sir, is a point of order.
So, the point of order rule says that a member cannot raise a point of order for an explanation of his position or other aspects. It has to be a point of order shall relate to the interpretation or enforcement of these rules or such articles of the Constitution as to regulate the House, sir. So, which particular rule is he referring to, is what I'm saying, sir.
So, my request is that since the time is limited,
sir, point of order cannot be based on request, sir, is what I'm trying to say. So, there are rules to be followed. Sir. One member cannot just simply get up and put a point of order. Sir. Let the point of order be based on the rules, sir.
Besides the
so
rule,
you cannot just get up and ask for explanation on point of order, sir. That's my point. You're completely making a mockery out of the system, sir.
No, we are not.
They're saying that the rules should be followed and they're not following the rules
also, sir. Please.
So let him give a point of order.
Go by tradition and convention also. I've been in this house, sir, for 10 years.
Sir, the rules are clear.
Go by the rules.
A point of order shall relate to interpretation of or enforcement of a rule, sir.
Please allow the minister
coming to the function.
I would like to raise a point of order, sir. So, according to Rule 157, sir, time limit for disposal of financial business, sir. In addition to the power exercisable under these rules, the Speaker may exercise all such powers as are necessary for the purpose of the timely completion of all financial business, including allotment of time for the disposal of various kinds of such business. And where time is so allotted, he shall at the appointed hour put every caution necessary to dispose of all the outstanding matters in connection with the stage or stages for which time has been allotted. So I think, sir, if we understand the timing is too limited. We have some other cut motions. So may I request, sir, the Honourable Deputy Chief Minister to be specific on the question that we have raised.
Sir, but see, I think it is good that I read out all the backgrounds, the history of the police forces, because that is very important. Especially this is the first constituted house, where I think everybody needs to know. So therefore, sir, allow me to detail and also to read out all these details. This is not only for the benefit of one or two persons, but it is for the benefit of the members of this house.
So if the minister in the replies to the cut motions will read 15 pages, where are the queries raised is only 1 or 2 or 3, I think we are wasting the time of the House, sir.
Sir, I think when I reply, not only to the movers alone, but the reply should also be for the interested of all the honorable members of this august house. That's why, sir, being the first constituted house, I would like to read out all this. But in case, sir, if suppose honorable members, the movers, says that we don't need that, then I will just lay it, I'll just lay it on the floor of the house. And this may also be kindly, ultimately withdraw your court motion. Then I will just lay it on the floor of the house, if that is agreeable, sir.
Sir.
Anyway,
excuse
the
me,
mover
sir.
of the motions wants that it should be a little bit brief. So kindly.
Excuse me, sir. Let me remind the Honourable Minister, the points raised by Ardent is in relation to the Chesterfield Chesterfield case. Thank you.
Sir, from the...
And the points
right-
raised by me is only about the compensation to
Sir.
the holidays foregone for the police. So we don't need to know all the histories and all those 15 pages of the write-ups.
Sir.
We request the minister to come
Sir.
specific to the points that we raise. The idea is to save the time of the House so that we can go to many other important cut motions that are still following this.
Sir, right from the opening remarks, I've already clearly said, let me read out in the state of Meghalaya, and then I will also come to those points raised by the honourable members. But it seems the honourable members cannot wait in a longer for days. So if possible, sir, let me place it on the table of the House with a request then that the honourable members of the cut motion may kindly be withdrawn.
Sir, I think you can lay that in the table of the House after having clarified the points that we have raised. Then we can discuss about the withdrawal of the cut motion.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because this is also part of my reply. It is part of my reply, so why don't you allow me to complete this?
You can complete your reply with a...
You know, sir, because see, by debating like this, no, it
Let's try
ends
to be a
nowhere.
little bit
And
brief.
we are killing time unnecessarily, sir. We are, we are killing time unnecessarily.
Sir.
So by this time, I would have already completed one page of reading.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, whenever we speak,
See, there
you
is
always
admissible-
remind us that the time is very short, make it short, make it short. So when the reply comes also, we request that ministers will be brief,
That's
not
why
depending on those 15 pages that have been pre-typed.
Sir, in fact, it is better
Try to be
that the
little bit
honourable
brief.
members, they get more than what they want. I think that is the blessing in this House. If they get more than what they want, nothing like it. In fact, nothing like it. Well, sir, then let me come to the
Excuse
issue.
me, sir, we do not want more than what we want.
We ask.
We only want what we requested.
Anyway, let the minister continue his reply with a...
The request is to be brief.
brief.
The request here is
Sir.
to be brief, sir.
Mr.
I
Deputy
have
Speaker,
already
sir.
requested him to...
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Sir, questions are very simple to ask, because you can ask a question, what is the ECD mission? But then to explain what the ECD mission is and why we're doing it, it requires detailed explanation. So obviously, sir, the answers will always be longer, because you have to give the context of where the discussion is happening, what happened in the past, how the situation happened, what are the limitations. You'll have to explain, sir, because the people want to know. And therefore, the honorable members would like to know. But then to explain a particular point, the circumstances and the background has to be given, sir. And therefore, it is necessary for the minister to give the background of the entire situation. And therefore, it's not so simple as to just simply ask a question. Why? Because when you say why, then you have to give the entire background of what this. That's when you'll understand, and you'll be able to put that particular aspect of that question into context, sir. So therefore, to put it into context, there is no other way but to explain every aspect of this thing. Then you'll understand, because this is a sensitive topic. And hence, the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister is doing the right thing by giving the background. Once you understand the background, then in the context of the background, you'll be able to understand the reply better. So the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister is doing the right thing, sir. But of course, sir, I leave the decision to your wisdom, sir.
Minister concerned to continue his reply, but little bit brief his reply.
Sir, no, sir, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I get confused. But, okay, let me not read out then the history and, in fact, the generic of the police department as a whole. So, coming back to the issues raised by the honorable movers, by Ardent Basamoy. Number one is, he relates to